Ladies and gentlemen, to the final pitch-to-pitch for this season. I'm here as always at NasNative. You can follow me at NasNative and at every social media, whatever. So we're here to celebrate startup and entrepreneurship. And I would like to say a few words, of course. Dear nation, we're gathered here to celebrate the entrepreneurial spirit and the startups in Bulgaria and beyond. And as you know, many of you are just pitching here for 1 minute straight away, burning down, go to hell in front of these investors right here. And now it will be the last time. It will be the last time for the second season. And the final is next month. Thank you. So weird. Okay, so weird. So if you're new here, the rules are quite simple. You just go here if you're a startup or if you're a participant, by the way, you just to register to be here. And you pitch in front of the great judges for 1 minute. After that, they asking you personal questions like, when did you get up and how many strawberries can you eat? And after that, they will give you a prize. And then the winner will be sent to Israel for the great boot camp there. So big applause to our organizers there. It's very comfortable with this thing, by the way. So, of course, can you scream right now, because I'm going to announce the judges. Even I'm wearing Victor Mane's face on my shirt. So big applause to Victor Manev, Impactus Capital. Dennis from Innovation Capital. Stoyan Nedin, Vitush Venture Partners. And Lubo Georgiev, Networking Premium Co-working Spaces. Our hosts for tonight, Networking Premium Co-working. And well, I would like to say hi to all of you watching in the stream by Omai.TV. Big applause. Did I mention I'm at an age? Okay, whatever. So our first startup is Wisp Health. WHISP reduces the workflow of your HR department, providing a clear and user-friendly guide that helps you expect with the process of registration in the local authorities and healthcare system, breaking language barriers and information gaps. Big applause. You have only 1 minute, and the stage is yours.
Thank you. So I'm Greta from Wisp. Imagine you're abroad in the place where you have always dreamed to live and work, right? You barely speak the local language and it's your really dream to live there. But then the public administration comes to place related to relocation. You don't really know what to do, how to handle it, how to get access to public healthcare. Trust me, it's a nightmare. I've been there at least 7 times in my life. So Wisp is a product that guides expats step by step along the process of relocation until the right point that they get access to public healthcare abroad. It's a simple step-by-step guide that actually generates the right application forms for you, migrating your data, and instructing you which institutions to address. We have so far helped more than 50 happy customers, resulting into cost optimization and savings of up to 1,500 euros and resulting into time saving of up to 73%. We are currently piloting on the Bulgarian market, having launched one service for expats on the Italian market and constantly trying to expand our portfolio of services and market scope. We're more and more piloting towards corporate international employees market.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, hi. Sure. Well, we actually got some funding from Innovation Capital, so thanks, Chris, for backing up.
So currently, this is for Bulgaria and Italy.
Mm-hmm.
And which countries are in the pipeline?
Romania and Turkey for now. We're also looking towards Spain.
And this helps, just to clarify, this helps the expat to reallocate and find the service and know how to work with the public healthcare system.
It's actually helping them become residents in the place and get access to public healthcare. So if you would go live in Italy, for example, we will tell you, okay, what do you have to do in order to sign up in the system, pay taxes, and get access to public healthcare as any other citizen there.
So it's linked also to your sort of social security, because you have to pay social security, be
Sure.
registered.
That goes through the employer. Yeah, that goes through the employer mostly. So it's a very fit service for, HR, international employee onboarding. So what do you have to do? Where do you have to go in order to get the residency status and, for example, a GP?
What is the business model? I mean, like you charge the individual, or basically this is a service for the company?
It's like we have 2 streams right now. One is B2C, so we charge the individual a direct fee once they purchase the service. We have an upsell of different services like translation, document notarization, and so on. So we have affiliate from that. And for companies, we're offering a subscription base. So if they would relocate up to 10 employees, up to 20, up to 15, and so on. We're trying to switch more and more towards a SaaS model, right? So we're trying to become something like an add-on to a payroll system. So we're also talking to companies like that.
How many people is the company?
Right now, 7.
So how you expand on foreign markets? Do you need people there?
It seems like I can cover some of the markets. And we do need people in other markets for support and actually translations.
Would you tell us a bit more about the sales process and how exactly do you manage to position yourself at the right time when the expat exactly starts to look for this or similar services or starts to into the process of healthcare?
So the go-to-market is challenging, but we managed to grasp the expats who are relocating in Facebook groups for expats where they actually exchange information. We have started some marketing campaigns regarding relocation of extra EU individuals from Google search. So we get some leads from there. And mostly we actually get referrals from partners we work with, like insurance companies, for example. In order for them to insure somebody, they need to already have access to public healthcare. So they're like, okay, this is not our business. You can handle this, so then we can sell the insurance. And other partners like that. So it's a very, let's say, great scope of things you can offer to an expat. So for example, accommodation, services, we work with Kitchen 59. They referred some clients to us, we referred some clients to them, and that's how it goes.
But at the moment, what's the sales and marketing process that you have or plan to have in your future so that you reach the maximum number of expats?
So we're looking forward to go more and more towards B2B. So we're really trying to talk to companies and trying to even like change a little bit the way our software works, so it's more fit for their corporate needs and fit for their operations. So we're currently trying to find a partner to actually develop the SaaS version of our product and start selling it on a subscription base. Because we've noticed that actually companies like BPOs don't invest that much into a particular employee, but rather invest into the optimization of their, let's say, HR department. So it sounds better for them if you sell them a product that is going to make their work easier rather than selling them a product that is going to be like a particular employee benefit. So that's what we figured out so far.
And can you tell us a bit more about the market size, like in Bulgaria and the other markets that you plan? How many expats annually do you think you can address for this service?
So we could address, well, there's about 30,000 EU citizens relocating to Bulgaria every year. Yeah, that sounds crazy. There's more than 1.2 Romanians only living in Italy right now. So because of the language similarities, they tend to relocate a lot. So there's this trend of, Eastern Europe migrating to Southern Europe. And in the same time, for some reason, Southern Europe migrating to Eastern Europe. So, well, the market size itself is quite unlimited if we really expand the services to more countries. And this is our challenge right now, because of course we need more money to have like bigger team and, launch more services constantly.
Last question.
No.
So you have the first round of financing. How much money do you need to really make something significant?
75,000 euros more to close the round. I believe that we're actually burning very little money, which is great because our company is based in Bulgaria. We only have one foreign employee, but he's a student, so I mean the rates are good. So yeah, I'm being honest here.
So let me ask again the question. If you want to make something big, how much money do you need?
100,000 euros.
Right, that's a different answer.
Well,
Okay.
75,000 plus the 25,000 we got from Innovation Capital makes 100,000. So, I mean, we can pull it off with not that much money because our software is quite flexible, so we can add on more services easily. And we would need more fuel for marketing, of course. But the development costs right now and the staff costs are not so significant. So we'll invest more into marketing and sales.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. We can close. Yeah. Okay. I like to announce that we have today 6 startups. So the judges, please be hurry with your questions. Don't ask follow-ups. Be specific. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're great. So the next startup is Quark XR is an ultra-fast hardware agnostic software solution for cloud XR applications. Low latency compression and wireless transmission enables cloud split rendering solutions with 5G, while all heavy processes is offloaded on edge cloud GPUs. You got this, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Please come to pitch. Please come to pitch. Yeah. You have 1 minute.
Thank you. I also have a slide. Here it is. Hi, everybody. Happy to be in the Bulgarian version of Shark Tank here. My name is exactly. My name is Krasen Nikolov. I'm CEO and co-founder of QuarkXR. QuarkXR is a cloud streaming platform for augmented and virtual reality. As you can see from my slide, it works by uploading apps and content to cloud servers, and through our streaming and compression technology, these get streamed to mobile AR/VR devices. Use cases include industrial and corporate training, 3D design, remote work. And our customers include companies like Deutsche Telekom, TUI, Orange, Ericsson, and others. And in the past, we've raised money from Launch Hub, CEO Angels Club, HTC Vivex, Boost VC, to name a few. And that's all I have time for.
Like, probably we're the best judges to judge you because we're not technical guys. So on the merit of technicality, our knowledge is quite limited, I suppose, but mine is very limited. Can you explain us in a simple way, where we see? Can you explain it in simple words? Where do we see these applications?
Right. So we're talking about applications that require a powerful computer to run, like a NVIDIA GPU. So this is why we use cloud computing. And the Quark IP lies in the way we compress and stream the application frames into video frames, so that those applications normally can't run on mobile devices on their own, but what essentially Quark does is turns them into a video stream. So the video stream you can play on a very limited hardware.
So basically, when you have a limited capacity of hardware, you can stream something large because this compresses the streaming.
Yeah, and also there are a lot of interesting applications, like I have put here like ray tracing and AI. So these are things that are used in architectural space to make visualizations, to make scenes like we have applications of houses that look like a real house. And this requires a lot of processing to do. Our CTO, for example, is an ex-V-Ray guy from Chaos. So they do a lot of real-life ray tracing. So that requires a lot of computation. Impossible to do on a mobile device, but we do it in the cloud and just stream video to something like a smartphone, or there it is as like a HoloLens or an Oculus Quest.
Yeah, I have more questions.
So let me see if I got it right. So in case I need a powerful machine to do a powerful job on demand, basically I have it in my pocket. Is that right?
So yeah, and we use this for augmented and virtual reality for the simple reason that those are wearable devices that people put on their face. So it would be impractical. Either you have to have a wire to a PC. So this is like the first generation of virtual reality headsets that you probably have seen, like HTC Vive, Oculus Rift. Those are wired to a PC. So this is not very scalable and not very user friendly. And also, if you have like a mobile device but do all the processing on the device, that produces a lot of heat. So basically we want to have those mobile devices be very lightweight, very comfortable to wear, and to do that we offload a lot of the computation to the cloud.
So what are you aiming? What are you looking for?
Right now, we are actually raising €1.5 million. We've already spoken to a lot of the local funds, including yesterday with Vitusha. We had a meeting. I named some of our existing investors, so we are talking to new VCs that we know from our network. We're talking to corporate VCs. Like I mentioned, we work with a lot of the telcos. They have some early stage corporate funds. But the goal is to raise €1.5 million, and we're going to use that to hire more biz dev people. Right now, it's me and Blake, who lives in the States. So this is one, and we want to grow the R&D here in the region.
And basically, the sales, you're building partnerships or sort of?
Yeah, so it's still like a new market, right? Augmented and virtual reality. And so we have to build a lot of partnerships. Actually, to do that, we have a lot of developer SDKs. It's a fragmented ecosystem, but through our SDKs, we're able to provide end-to-end solutions to enterprises, which is very valuable. I mean, this is very interesting, but if I show up to an enterprise and I say, hey, this is a streaming solution, they don't know what to do with it. So our goal is to provide end-to-end solutions. We have different content partners for different use cases that I mentioned. So we continue to do that. And the business works through a lot of outreach, pretty much. Normally, you'd start with a POC with an enterprise like TUI, Siemens, Volkswagen, and then we scale it.
It's B2B2C?
It's only B2B. Our use cases are B2B. The reason for that is, again, AR, VR are very interesting technologies, but in the enterprise, we've seen very tangible use cases changing how people do their job. For example, we went through COVID. A lot of us had to work from home. Virtual reality is amazing remote work tool for the enterprise. So we work with companies that provide remote work solutions. Industrial training, that's where the industry started. Like, how do I train my employees to work the assembly line at Volkswagen? We had a project with Volkswagen where we trained employees how to work the assembly line, all before the factory is even built. So you do that, that's the power of virtual reality. You don't have to have physical objects in order to train people. So anything that has to do with industry, with manufacturing is an amazing use case.
And can you tell us a bit more about your sales pipeline and the revenues you expect to generate in the next 2 years?
Yeah, so pre-COVID, we were doing €100,000 a year. Last year, or I should say in the last 8 months, we came back to those numbers again. There was a little bit of a drop down during COVID. Now we're on track to reach $250K by the end of the year. The sales process is currently a lot of outbound. We're reaching out to enterprises. Our ideal customer has some sort of exposure to virtual or augmented reality. For example, one of our customers, TUI, he's like the ideal customer because they have 3 use cases for VR. One is they have airlines, so they train their pilots in VR. And they have VR experiences in their experience centers. You know, what's a cruise ship look like. And they have VR content for the hospitality staff to train them. So our ideal customer already has some sort of exposure, but they cannot scale it. So TUI were not able to scale that to an organization level. So with our streaming, we provide them essentially with a SaaS service. So it's a lot more scalable and manageable. And they don't have to, ship VR-ready PCs to every employee and maintain them somehow. It's just everything is done on the back end, like a normal SaaS service.
Okay.
Last question.
Well, pretty much all questions have been asked, but could you tell us a bit more about your experience and that of your co-founder?
So the company has two co-founders. I'm the CEO. My background is in computer science and AI. Actually, my thesis, a master thesis, was a different type of compression. I'm mostly doing business these days. My co-founder Drago, he's the CTO. He's from Chaos. He's a very experienced software developer. Has worked on V-Ray, has worked in the gaming industry. So he and the rest of the engineering team have a very solid background in computer graphics. And our other biz dev person in the States, Blake, he is coming from a VC background, but he's passionate about the space, so has a lot of enterprise connections that are useful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So how are you guys? Top, right? Yeah. Okay. So next startup is Home Chefs. I don't have anything here, so you will explain. Yeah, great. The stage is yours.
So, hello everyone. All right, I want all of you guys to clap on the countdown to 3. Are you guys ready right now? 1, 2, 3. And that's how quick you can order and choose something from the Home Chefs platform. My name is Elena Dineva, and I'm the founder of Home Chefs, which is a marketplace platform that allows amateur and professional chefs to share their passion of cooking with the rest of society. It's also the only platform that allows regular people like me and you to either sell, buy, or donate culinary dishes, traditional culinary dishes, in their local area. Also, I'm sensing here that you're starting to get a little bit hungry since dinner is approaching, and I feel like I have the best piece of information that I can feed you with, which is why Home Chefs would be very successful. Well, it's literally the best of both worlds because it's for people that want to buy food, traditional homemade food, and also for people that want to be part of the creators community and monetize their hobbies. Thank you very much.
First and foremost, what's your business model?
I have 3 revenue streams, which is coming from commissions from the transaction of food. The second one is a flat fee for the food delivery guys. And the third one is an advertisement package, which is kind of similar to what, let's say, JobsBG does and also OLX. I don't know if you're familiar with, but you basically pay to be promoted on the platform.
And another rather important one, if I'm a home chef
Mhm.
and I prepare food
Mhm.
and I sell it to people,
Yes.
how do you check and keep the food
The food
checked?
quality
Yes.
assurance, yes. Well, basically, to be able to sign up for this platform, you have to go through an onboarding process. In this onboarding process, you have to be registered as a sole proprietor, which is entrepreneur. And also the next one is to obtain a certification, which is HACCP, which stands for food hazard and, well, it's basically for kitchen hygiene and food hygiene. And you have to have this certificate or a food safety plan, which is actually my business is not for the Bulgarian market because this is, well, the law does not allow it currently at the moment, but it's for the Netherlands. And over there, you're only entitled to obtain a food safety plan. And the certificate is something additional, which is you can do it for you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So does it mean that this operates in Netherlands?
Yeah, it's not available for the Bulgarian market at the moment because of the legislation.
So we're going to stay hungry at the end of the.
Well, we can fly to the Netherlands then, a little trip.
So yeah, we'll find a way. What is the revenue? Do you have currently revenue behind
At
this?
the moment, we're at the testing stage where we have only 6 users, and they're not really generating much. It's just like, yeah, they're just testing, and we're just in which is the focus group. So we're not very.
Why do you believe that this is going to be successful story, project, idea?
Well, I think because of COVID, first of all, it started like this. People were not able to go outside and dine at the restaurant. And also, there are so many people that want to sell their food at home. And also, for example, I was a student abroad and I was missing a lot homemade dishes, which were Bulgarian, traditional Bulgarian dishes. And actually, in the Netherlands, there are 200 different nationalities residing currently, and there are around 80,000 students that come every year in the Netherlands. So they're from different backgrounds, and they're all missing homemade food, which is from their country. And they could be the ones that are basically cooking within it,
Yeah.
between themselves. And
So
that's
this
why.
is more or less to the ethnic market,
Yeah, it's
focus.
for the international, I would say.
like Turkish, like Middle Eastern,
Mm.
etc. Definitely.
For the international market, Indian also, there also Egyptian and etc. Basically, international market in the Netherlands, not really the Dutch market.
I have many other questions.
Let's say if your operation becomes like a little bit sizable, how can you explain us how do you see the logistics of it?
Logistics in terms of.
Yeah, like everything, physical movement of goods,
Okay, yeah, I understand.
people, deliveries, everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I was planning to do it kind of with a similar model like Uber Eats. We have to outsource the drivers, and they would be having everything is going to go through an application. So it's pretty much the same thing as every normal food delivery app. Just it would have more functionalities and more dynamic filters.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a classic question with marketplaces. What, let's say I go on your platform, I like a chef or two, I order, I like it, and I decide to keep buying from them. What prevents me from cutting you out, just calling them directly next time?
Well, it's also about the community that you grow. We're trying to grow a community, and it's not only about that. We're also having a blog. We're also having we're gonna have like streams. So, for example, if you want to, I think TikTok is currently doing it right now. They're putting videos of cooking, and you can directly book and buy something from the video. And I mean, we're focusing on growing our community. So I don't think they would want to skip us because we're going to have also contracts with the people that would sell on our platform. So it's, if you are familiar also with Fever, they have internal contracts that prevents you from skipping them in a sense. So we're going to have a similar contract.
This is going to be focused first on the Dutch market. So you're going to run it from here, or you're going to be there?
I would go there if I have to go there, but currently I'm working here. I have full-time job here. So if it's necessary for me to go there, I don't have any issues with
So
going
the
there.
application is going to be built in Bulgaria, or it's going to be developed in Netherlands? I mean, you're going to have an application.
Yes, it's here.
Good. How many people?
We're currently 4 people in our team. I have, one of my partners is a CTO. We're all around Europe. Actually, we're not in Bulgaria. It's in Switzerland, also in France, and in the Netherlands, and in Bulgaria. So, yeah, that's pretty much quite
that's
international.
an international kitchen. Cool. So, how much money do you need?
At the moment, we need 134,000 euros.
134.
134.
Why 134 and not 135?
Because of when I did my financial statement, that's what it came.
Okay. So do you have 134?
I can show it later.
we can look. You know.
Final question, please.
I'm fine.
I'm happy to show anything afterwards, like market size, etc.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And we'll continue with next startup. Of course, it's, you don't know, I know. Okay, Repose. Be careful there. Be careful. Okay, so the stage is yours.
Thank you. Hi all, my name is Nastia, and together with our team Repose, we have gathered around the mission to help people sleep better without medication. Our first product is lifestyle wearable device that will help people who snore and their partners. We have researched that the market is pretty huge because 35% of the couples experience sleep disorder because of their partner snoring. And also, the sleep tech market is expected to reach 37.3 billion euros in 5 years. Right now, we are now developing a device with the help of medical advisors and engineer using the method of positional therapy. And we identified that the positional therapy is the golden standard about solving the issue with snoring. And our fully functional MVP is going to be live next month, and we're going to start distributing it to our beta testers. So we'll need 30,000 euro for our Kickstarter campaign, and we're going to help couples sleep better and have healthier life. I believe you have a lot of questions.
For sure, thank you. Can you tell us a bit more about the science behind it, the methodology, and why you sure it's gonna work?
It's actually working. It's going to be a device that you're going to put on your clothing when you go to sleep, and it will track your posture. In this device, there will be
this
a
assumes
gyroscope.
that you don't sleep naked, right?
Yeah, of course, we are thinking of any variations like putting a strap or something that you get. Yeah, we consider this also. It is. It is. And people actually, yes, sleep naked, and we have thought of this. But actually, in the device, there will be a gyroscope that it will track your posture. And when you're laying on your back, it will start gently vibrating in a way that it's not going to disturb your sleep, but will make you swift position to the left or to the right. Because we have identified that this is actually pretty working model of people helping people to snore less or even not snore at all. And our medical advisors are helping us to identify the volume of the vibrations that we won't wake up the person, and we'll just make them switch and create the habit of them sleeping in that position.
And will it interrupt like the face once it wakes you up?
Excuse me?
If you're waken up by such a vibration, would it interrupt the phase? Like if you're in REM phase, would you go
Yeah,
out
the
of it?
idea is rather what we are now examining and testing is, and the idea is to not interrupt your sleep and just to be like a vibration of your bracelet that you receive when you want to wake up. This is the idea, to be that slight that it's not going to disturb the sleep or of your partner.
Do you already have a working prototype?
Yeah, it's working, and in the next month we're going to start distributing it to our beta testers. We do have a group of people who are volunteering. They have this problem with snoring partners that they will test the solution, and also our medical advisor is going to provide us a polysomnograph. This is a tool that it will tracks how the person slept during the night, and we can identify how our device have worked and if it had help. So we do have a way to identify that.
And you also mentioned that you're doing a Kickstarter campaign.
Yeah, we're planning to raise that.
If it's successful, when do you plan out to ship your product to the customers? When do you plan to ship the products?
Once we gather the customers, we have manufacturing options here in Bulgaria, so we have already spoke with a lot of people who are ready to start building this, and we are ready to start shipping. We do have a person who has experience in logistics, working in the logistics department of Lufthansa, so we are pretty ready to enjoy that, to start that.
Who's your competition?
Our biggest competition is Philips, because Philips has built a device which is similar, but it's a strap that you put when you go to sleep, and it's actually there is an app that it tracks the phases of your sleep. It tracks how much did you snore. But actually, this is a medical device, and we want to make our product a lifestyle one because the Philips product is not available here in Europe, and they want to make it. They want to release it because they're fighting a lot of regulations. So it's not going to happen in the next few years. We've discussed with regional managers here in Bulgaria who have said that it's only you can buy it only in the States. So we want to grab this chance and cover the European market.
Good. And what if they label you a medical device?
Excuse me?
What if they label you a medical device?
I couldn't hear, sorry.
How do you make sure they don't label you a medical device?
We are trying very, very hard to not be and to be a lifestyle one too, because there are a lot of things that you use to wake you up, to track your sleep that are not medical devices. So we don't want to go into this area, and we are testing and now having conversation with a lot of people to validate that.
Can you tell us about your sales channels? How do you plan to make the biggest amount of sales?
The biggest amount of sales, we are planning B2B partnerships with e-commerce stores, with also companies that sell mattresses or any stuff related to sleep. So this will be the biggest channel that we're going to use. Outbound sales and mostly B2B.
Very easy and quick one. How big is your team here in Bulgaria?
6 people. 6 people. All of us have relevant experience. We have an engineer. We have a person with experience in logistics. We have a financial girl, a salesperson, a person with experience in business operations. So we do have all of the experience needed to make this happen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So we will continue with the next startup, of course. If you want to say something, Victor. Okay, thank you. The next startup is Twisted Technology, electronics-based technology company. They provide repair services from a new generation. The goal is to make possible for everyone to service their tech with minimal effort.
Hi, I'm Bojo. I'm the software developer at Twisted, and I'm experienced in assembling and managing computer devices. And I'm here to make sure the next time you have technical problem, you don't have a headache. No, we're not selling any pills here. Instead, we're offering a platform that connects the people with the best service around them, providing the option for direct communication and service at any location. Basically, we're the next Uber for technical support. Until now, we've managed to become 5th at the National Youth Startup Competition, and we've gone through the base program. We've sold and fixed enough devices to be confident to make the statement that this service is needed. We've spoken with handful repair shops, and they agree that this service will greatly benefit them. Thank you.
Can you tell us how you're going to onboard electricians and people that are going to do the service? And what's your process for making sure they provide high quality service?
We're going to validate the shops before them joining in our platform.
And how many actually shops do you think are potential clients of the platform?
In Bulgaria, there are around 1,000
Vendors.
shops, and in Sofia, there are around 400 based on Google search. And I think around 60% of them would like to join us.
And basically, this is for hardware like PCs, computers, laptops.
Yeah,
or-
software and hardware support.
Yeah. So these are businesses that you're going to onboard. Usually, these are not individuals, but small
Businesses, yeah.
that are providing support,
Repair service and technical support.
and technical support. And you're building a platform
to connect the people
to connect people and companies that need solutions for technical support.
we connect people who have technical problems and to the best service around them.
Is it operational right now?
It's not at the moment.
When it is going to be operational?
In when the platform is ready. So
When
6
the
months.
platform, yeah, in 6 months. So what do you need to build the platform? You need financing, you need people, or what?
We need 25,000 euro and probably some mentoring would be helpful.
I got it. Why do you think this is going to be successful? I mean, like, I'm asking you because I'm using companies directly. I'm signing a contract with them, and I'm thinking that someone will, if I call them, I think that they'll find a solution. So why should I choose you instead of continuing with my guys and my support?
We're aiming at mid-sized companies who don't have the budget or the capacity for technical support, and we're gonna help them, as well as normal consumers like.
Because this business is very competitive and they charge not much money, the service providers. How are you going to make money out of this?
We're going to make money by taking a percentage out of the repair cost.
Good. What is your estimation that you're going to make in the first year as revenue? Do you have any plans? What is your revenue money that you're going to collect as commissions?
We have plans in the next year to be connected with at least 50 shops around Sofia and Küstendil.
Why Küstendil?
Because this is our hometown of me and the co-founder.
It's a small city. It's a very beautiful city with small business, not much business. I'm just, Sofia is the business place.
So once a customer uses a particular service provider, how do you make sure that after that, if they are happy with their service, you don't get circumvented? Why would people book through the platform rather than directly in the long run?
Because it's easier. You can track your device's health. You can track the changes and the repairs that have been made by the technician.
But doesn't that mean that technicians themselves are going to need to input data somewhere?
Yes.
That is actually going to keep track and show me what's the condition of my device.
Yeah.
Right? And how are you going to make sure that this happens? And then again, I'm going to ask the same question. How do you make sure that I just don't cut you off next time let's say my laptop breaks and I know that this guy over there, the next street, he's a really good technician and he can fix it for me?
Because we have a rating system and every repair shop would like to be on top of it. Like the numbers, the repairs, the ratings given by the verified customers, which we verify that they are customers of the repair shop.
I understand.
I'll still ask one question. What do you estimate the market size to be? What do you estimate the market size to be?
The market size in Bulgaria is around 160 billion euro. Billion?
Billion or million?
Billion, B.
No, billion is too much.
It's bigger than the GDP. Million.
Thank you.
We're in the wrong business then.
Then how much of that do you want to cover? What's your goal of the market, like as a percentage? How much do you think you can cover?
60% of the repair shops.
Okay.
And their service.
Any more questions? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. First of all, shout out to Kuzudui. Omai.TV streaming live right now. Big applause. I can hear anything you said, man. Okay, so, and by the way, Küstendil? Or Kuzudui? Küstendil. Okay, Küstendil, you too. I don't have it on the script, sorry. So, and by the way, why you keep asking them about the cutoff part? Do you know contracts exist? I'm not sure why you keep asking. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the next startup is RT Time. Are you ready? Their program will analyze the market itself and understand when it's the most profitable to trade, after which will spend your ad to the first line so that competitors are always behind. 1 minute.
Hey, everybody, hello. My name is Vladimir Samsonov. I'm the founder and CEO of RTTime. Our team is developing a platform to help simple users to start earning money from reselling cryptocurrencies or grow their business by automating their routine actions. Right now, excuse me, this is my first time. I'm a little bit nervous. So, yeah. Yeah, so we're unique because we provide professional P2P trading tools for retail users on our user-friendly platform. Users are going to be charged $100 per month or percentage of their profit, depending on the functionality they would like to have. Right now, P2P global turnover of the global P2P market is more than $100 billion per year. And according to our experience, simple trader earns 0.75% per trade. So 1,000 traders is more than enough to generate $200,000 in revenue per month. Right now, we have an MVP working in Ukraine with 10 active users. And we're looking for new partnerships and investors to scale and accelerate. Thank you. Question time.
So nice to have you on stage.
Yeah.
You have more of the, yeah. The developers are in.
Can you please come here because
yeah.
It's not.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
stay for you to,
Yeah.
to see. Yeah. Okay.
Developers are based in Ukraine or in Bulgaria, or basically more of the people are in Ukraine.
We have some people in Ukraine, and we have people in Turkey. There is no any team in Bulgaria right now. Before me.
Yeah, they relocated to Turkey during the war. Or no, you simply have a team in Turkey.
No, we have we have part of the team in Turkey.
Okay. How are you going to reach the market? How are you going to make the sales process? How are you going to reach the end consumer?
Thanks to marketing, we are going to invite a lot of users. It's just the matter of time. There are a lot of traders using their like simple bots or some kind of this stuff, and our service is going to combine professional tools and give it to retail users. So I'm sure that half of you have installed at least one of the cryptocurrency exchange like Binance, Kraken, or Coinbase, something like this. Because cryptocurrency is the trend of this year, last year, this year, and it's going to become bigger. And for you to be able to convert fiat to cryptocurrency, you need P2P traders. This is our P2P trade, and we're going to help these P2P traders to earn money. To earn money by reselling cryptocurrency for you, for simple users. Yeah.
So what do you need to launch the product, the service? You said like
we have already launched it. Yeah, we're already working in Ukraine. We're ready to scale, and this is we need more developers because we are lack of the developers. This is just a technical issue because our team can grow organically, but we would like to accelerate our process of development. And right now, our platform can scale to other markets. So there is no any technical issues about scaling to other markets. Yeah, this is just a matter of developers to yeah. Okay.
Because I see that your product offers analysis of the market and tells you when it's most profitable to trade. Then does that offer investment advice?
No, this is not an investment advice. This is just you can keep it like arbitrage bot. And the trader, how trader works, he find the solution to buy low, sell high on the different P2P platforms. He make an advertisement and wait for the taker to come. And then there are a lot of other traders to come after him, and he needs to remain competitive. He needs to constantly changing his price. Because, for example, if I would like to sell the cryptocurrency, I will choose the trader who invite me and give me more money. Even if I receive $1 more, I will go to another trader. Why do I need to lose this dollar, right? And there are a lot of complicated trading tools which we simplify for regular users, and we just give them our platform, and we educate them how everybody works, but we just says them that you don't need to change this price. You don't need to comply about cryptocurrency volatility, or you don't need to process your deals, because everything we can do for you. And just use our platform. You're going to be charged $100 per month for a percentage of your profit, depending on how much features do you have to be. How much features do you have? Would you like to have?
What is the business model? I mean, like you charge a fee on the transaction, or
it depends on how many features would you like to have. Because if you like professional trader, you need, for example, only market analysis. You can keep it and pay, for example, for one feature, $100 per month as SaaS. If you want more, you need to pay percentage of the profit. Because if you want market analysis and processing of the deals, at least 2 functions, you're going to be paid for percentage of the profit, like postpaid. First service, then payment.
Last question?
So because it's a very competitive market and a lot of, let's say, similar services are chasing the traders, how do you plan to market, and how do you plan to market your competitive advantage?
Right now, our competitors is just regular bots. Big traders can develop by themselves. So simple regular users cannot afford themselves to pay for the developers team. Maybe they don't even know how trading works, and this is our main client. So main clients. So our main clients is not the professional traders, because in case of professional trading, they can afford themselves to build their own bots and make their own strategies. And we just want to invite simple users who just want to earn money with cryptocurrency, like, not passive income. I mean, like just another income for your family or some sort of this.
Thank you. You're doing great. Keep going. So, big applause to all of the startups that are participating here tonight at Pitch2Pitch Startup Competition. I'm not sure which volume is, but it's the final one for the second season. So, how many minutes do you need, or seconds, or hours do you need to decide who is the winner? 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 15. 10 or 15? I don't have anything to tell you right now because my TEDx is finished. Probably I will organize another one in September. Our next events are in October and in December. I will keep you updated with a great and big event in December with a lot of VCs, virtual event, and for startups. So stay tuned and be right back to announce the winner for today's Pitch to Pitch. Thank you so much. 15 minutes. Guys, we start in 5 seconds, probably. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Pitch2Pitch startup competition, the best competition in the world, of course. Did you hear the story about independence? The scientists catch a radio from beyond the space, and the message was Pitch2Pitch best ever. Legit. Don't Google it. Okay, so right now we reach the final moment of the final episode of season 2, which not going to be the final. I think we will announce later when the 3rd season will start. And I would like to invite my friend on the stage, Lubo, to announce the winners of today's Pitch2Pitch. Big applause.
Good evening, guys. Good evening to everyone. I'm really grateful for you to be here, to see each and every one of you. For those of you who we already met, hi. For those of you who haven't met me yet.
Yeah, and good morning to San Francisco.
So first of all, I wanted to tell you a little bit something about us. This competition, besides being a pitching competition, is also something that we really want to do to help Bulgarian startups to evolve, to let's say have a soft landing here and not to care about where are they going to work, how are they going to work. Just we want to provide them with the fully services so that they can enjoy their work process. Firstly, I would like to congratulate Quark XR as being obviously the most investable startup, the one that's most ahead out of everything. And I just wanted to mention that for the purposes of this competition, we would like to give our awards to those startups that we actually feel needed the most. And therefore, I have prepared 2 prizes today. The second one and the smaller one, the amount of 3,000 goes to Repose.
Big applause to Repose.
Please join me on stage.
You promised me screaming, everyone.
And
applause again.
Congratulations. Congrats. And the winner tonight, Wisp Health, with a big award of 5,000 leva.
Wisp Health, sorry.
Congratulations.
Big applause.
Yeah, of course. It's yours.
Thank you. Final words by the winner or whatever.
Would you like to say anything?
Well, if you have any foreigners, friends, companies that work with international employees, you can contact me.
Smart.
And finally, I wanted to say to both winners that I look forward to meeting you next week to discuss everything in terms of your prizes. And I hope to see you sooner rather than later.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Just a few announcements.
Sure.
Yeah, just a few announcements.
Let's first make a photo.
Why?
Group photo.
No one cares about it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, let's
Photo.
all participants, please join me on the stage. Judges, please join me on the stage. Let's have a group photo. Winners, please hang your checks above your head.
So big applause again to all the winners and all the startups: Wisp Health, Quark XR, Edge, Home Chefs, Repose, Twisted Technology, and Architime. Great. Thank you all for joining the photo. And
And huge applause to Atanas Native this evening. Positive as always and funny as ever, maybe.
Thank you, Luke. I will cross next time again, don't worry. So, I think it's going to be announcement time. So, the next pitch-to-pitch startup competition, the huge and amazing, great, and the best of them all final will be on 11th of July next month here, or follow the social media of Networking Premium to be part of the prestigious and most grandiatory, or I don't speak the English that very well to explain how great will be the final of Pitch to Pitch Season 2. So stay tuned, 11th of July next month, right? 11th of July. I don't have a script, so don't believe me right now, but...
Okay, sure, I'll help you, don't worry.
Yeah, sometimes.
Next month, 11th, Gurku Panorama is the location. Hopefully, we'll be in the big hall, the big theater. So I expect all of you.
So invite friends
there. Yeah, invite friends.
Invite friends.
Many friends.
Invite friends.
If you have.
Invite partners, of course. Partners, friends. Don't invite journalists. I will be there. And I don't know what else. About the next season.
Expect information soon about the next season.
Okay, because many people in the audience ask about the next seasons, and the people in the stream ask about the next season. So stay tuned, follow Networking Premium in the social media, or follow me, Nas Native, on Instagram or any social media exists in the planet. So that's all. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for joining. You're a great, amazing audience. In the beginning, quite, but now you're great. Thank you so much. Congrats, the winners, of course. Bye.